YouTube channel. We're back here and
okay.
we're with each other and like we're like in our house.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My husband has decided to join me. Just kidding, I convinced him to join me. So this morning on our way to church, I put on my story, my Instagram story, if y'all wanted to watch a cooking video or a video with Alex, because we actually haven't done one in a while.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go straight in to marriage. We got married a little over 3 months ago, December 15th. It was literally the most glorious day ever.
Yeah, it was. Our wedding was
amazing.
Like ridiculous. Our wedding was like so fun, the best day ever. And all of our friends had the best time too, and it was just a fun party that was just like the culmination of everything coming together into one, especially us two becoming one. And
it was just like real celebration, like
beautiful, beautiful weather, beautiful
venue. The weather
venue.
was unreal.
You were beautiful. You are beautiful.
Yeah, it was awesome. Then we went on this awesome honeymoon. We were gone for quite a while.
Yeah, 3 weeks, and then that was amazing. You'll see other stuff about that if you haven't already. Then we got home, and then reality smacked us in the face. It was like, okay, we need to move some stuff into our house because our house was like empty because we closed on the house the week of the wedding, which was crazy. So we got home at like 2 p.m. after 48 hours of traveling and 5 flights and whatever.
So we got back and literally neither of us had moved anything in. So we both kind of like split up. Alex went to his mom's house, got our bed. I went to my parents' house and got for all of our gifts, my clothes, like all these random suitcases. I didn't really have very much stuff, neither of us did, like furniture. And so we just like all put it inside, went to sleep, went to work the next day, and I was just like, whoa, wow, how are we gonna like move everything in? How are we gonna get furniture? Like, we didn't really have anything. And then we were like trying to balance out like, oh, we gotta hang out with each other outside of work, and like, it was just this new balance of whereas we were both living with our parents before and working and would just like hang out with each other after work. So like, I don't know, it's really interesting figuring out how to live with the opposite sex. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Like, what's the best thing and hardest thing?
Living with you and navigating life is definitely the best thing. It's been super fun being married and, you know, just living with you and getting to spend a bunch of time with you. Obviously a huge learning curve to continue learning how to live with you and how to be like a good husband and housemate and stuff like that, and like the abundance of time we have, how to separate quality time and just chill time and then like spiritual time. That's been the most fun thing, but also the most challenging thing for sure. But yeah, it's been a blast to be married, and I'm so thankful for how blessed we are and what a beautiful home we have, and just a space that we get to have that's ours. And
yeah, I would totally agree. I feel like my favorite part about marriage is just like the quality time, and like I always want to hang out with you and stuff, and you're just like there. I don't know, it's cool to be able to work together, and I have all these dreams about social media and like creating my own products and a lot of exciting things that I want to share with y'all, and like being able to share that with a really smart, intelligent dream maker, my husband, is really great. And I feel like we balance each other out. Like, sometimes I'll just like word vomit and say things, and Alex can just like get me right back on the right path. And like, just with other things, like if we're ever like arguing about something or I'm upset about something, like having a different perspective, like a male perspective or just like my husband's perspective, is really humbling, honestly, because sometimes I feel like my pride can get in the way of like, I want it this way, or I want this piece of furniture, I want to go on this trip, and like sometimes Alex just like helps me set my mind right, like spiritually, emotionally, and just about all my dreams and stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And just like living together is really fun, and figuring out this new life is really challenging, but like really awesome. I feel like, you know, you think you have all of these expectations about marriage and living with a guy. We both didn't live with each other before. You have all these expectations of like, we've waited, it's gonna be so simple because like we've waited so long and we've known each other forever, and like it's totally like stripped you of like every flaw is on the wall. Like he has seen like my worst, my best, like I don't know, I just feel like it's really cool to do that with another person, and it just like brings out this really cool side to you and stuff. And as you guys know, we bought this incredible house and closed on it the week of our wedding, which was really incredible but also really challenging. And I feel like we were both over like making decisions. Like we've had to make so many big financial decisions and just big decisions in general.
So being a homeowner is, in my opinion, totally worth it. We spent a lot of time last year during engagement thinking about where do we want to live, do we want a home, apartment, rent this, whatever, buy this. I spent a lot of time looking at houses before she graduated and was back in Houston, and funny enough, the first places that she looked at when she moved back to Houston were these places. So I mean, it was a great experience, and we ended up picking it right away, and actually it wasn't built yet, so we had to build it and choose things, which was fun for her but also stressful for the overall situation.
Yeah, it's like hard to visualize something when it's not fully there. Like you just see a paint color or like the flooring or the granite or whatever. Like you can't actually like see. I wish we would have been able to just like see what it looked like, but it ended up turning out to be so beautiful and like more than we could both imagine as our first home. Yeah,
we're beyond blessed as far as the way this has gone with our home and everything, but I'm really glad we made like the big financial push and stress to go through with it, although it was so stressful and it was during the busiest season of our lives last year. I'm really glad that we did it. I really wanted to make an investment into something that would be, you know, valuable, but also useful for the next 5 years or something. And for right now, we have 2 bedrooms that are just like empty, but so it's more than we need right now. But again, to me, it's an investment of something going forward.
And like, I mean, we've only been living here for like 3 months, and we've spent a lot of money on furniture already, and I feel like we don't even have everything we need. Like it's gonna take us a while to build up the furniture that we like and what we want, and not just like, we need this, we need that, let's get it done, let's get it fast, and make our house all pretty. Like it just takes time to like make your house a home. And something I realized, like we don't need these like incredible, nice things to be a home. Like we are each other's home and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you say?
As long as you're there, it's a home.
So
you don't have to get all your furniture in one day.
No.
Your house might be empty for a while, whatever it might be, but So yeah, if anybody is thinking about buying a home and is close to our age and it's their first time home buying, I mean, for sure, shoot us a message or something. I'd be happy to talk to anybody about that. It's stressful and crazy, but I think in the end worth it, and I think it's a good long-term play if you're thinking about long-term financial success.
So lastly, I feel like we've talked about a lot of things. I mean, overall, I feel like life is amazing, and we're totally blessed with the things that we've been given. And do you have any updates, like personal updates?
Yeah, I got cleared for sports like 6 weeks ago or something, and I tore my ACL last year, as I'm sure some people remember.
I made a video.
It kind of sucked. a lot for a long time, but I'm finally back to feeling like myself again. And my version of being myself is like I get to do physical activity or sports, I don't know, twice a week at least. So it's great to be fully functioning as far as athletics go. Yeah, that's kind of my personal thing.
Okay, so my personal update, I feel like maybe my last few videos I like shared how I've had a really hard time like getting fully invested in Houston, like community wise. Like I'm the type of person to have been a part of like 3 or 4 different groups in college and had like 30 friends and always had time to like hang out with somebody, and like I just had these expectations like post-grad that I'd have all this time to like hang out with girlfriends, and it's like totally new figuring out how to balance out like, you know, work, being a wife, trying to make friends, like serving at church, all of these things. And I just like put this pressure on myself to just, it would be natural and it would just come and whatever. And like I truly have learned that you have to put forth so much effort into making these girlfriends and having like deep intentional relationships like in marriage, but also with other females. And so I don't know if any of you guys struggle with feeling lonely or feeling like, gosh, like I wish I had more friends, or I just wish I had somebody to hang out with. And like I have been there, and I feel like something that I have chosen for myself is to join different Bible studies and just like join different groups, go to different workout classes, and when I'm at the grocery store, like go up to somebody random and just talk to them, because you really don't know who you're gonna meet or what that person's struggling with. I think it just takes the courage to just like go up and be bold with somebody and just talk to somebody and like just make a friend at the grocery store or at a workout class or whatever. And somewhere that I've really learned to make friends is through a Bible study at my church, and our pastor like really emphasizes how important it is to be in like a group, and I think that's totally changed my perspective on finding friends and everything. So yeah, that's just a little life update on both of us.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the
right
subscribe
here.
button and make sure to stay up with my latest videos. So thank y'all so much for watching. Peace.